Guys, this motorhome's got a battery drain that I probably won't be able to fix, so I've got a next best strategy, and it's this part here. I got it off Amazon. It's a remote controlled battery disconnection switch. So I'm going to put this on the negative terminal of the battery and connect that to the battery itself, and then probably run this red cable to the power side, and then I'll be able to use the remote keys that come with it to disconnect the battery. So what I've done so far is refitted the battery correctly, because it was like all the way over there if you look back in the video, and push this down. Now put this on here. I had to have the nut facing this way because of how I want it to go. So the battery post is going to come and drop down onto here now and fit between that gap there, and then I can tighten it up. So that's what I'm aiming for. So I want to have it as tucked in as possible, you know. Okay, so before I put this on, I'm going to make sure and tighten up this. You see this one here? It can be loose, and obviously if you don't tighten down this screw, you're going to have an area on the connection that will be generating a lot of heat. Like, you got to do this. Yeah, it's quite an important part, so making the video a little bit more useful than I first thought. It's like a how to fit this part now. Okay, so that's really tight, and then we can put this back on here. The battery should be disconnected. So that bit's tightened down. Now I can tighten this bit up. Just want to relocate where this is going again, so then I can tighten this up in the best place where I can have it tucked in as best as possible. Because remember, there's a cover that's got to come back here. So I think I'm going to go for like this way. Well, because I haven't disconnected the battery, I've got to realize that at the moment this is on a open state. Yeah, so when I join that together, it's open. So there's still no connection to the battery as I put this on. So I'm guessing that when I put this on, I'll be able to control it. Fingers crossed this is going to go well. Okay, so I had to use a 19mm spanner to tighten this down. So then now when I put this on, there's no parts, no components on this that are loose that can cause an extra heat to build up, because that's the last thing that we need. So just tighten this up now. I already run this wire here now. I'm going to tighten that down, and then we can do a little test. Okay, so we're all installed now, guys. Now, whether or not this breaks battery disconnection procedures for a few different vehicles, well, it definitely would. If you don't know what you're doing and you start disconnecting your battery, you run the risk of doing harm. Now, cars that don't like battery removals are like older Peugeots, even though I've never really been a victim to one. But old Peugeots, BMWs don't like their batteries to be disconnected very frequently. So be careful, do your research before you get one of these. Now, if I press the on button, we've got work light, protection light, low, whatever. Let's go and start the car. Make sure it's working. I don't know if she gave me the keys. Yes, she did, I think. So yeah, the battery is low, needs a jump start. Alright, so I'm going to jump start the car, the van. It's got some battery voltage, but actually it's weird. My jump pack is dead? What? That's weird. Is this on? I don't know why that turned itself off, to be honest with you. We've got 11 volts. I hope that's not going to be a theme. Didn't expect it to be off, because I turned it on and I never pressed off. Okay. So it's charging. It's all good. Now let's run for a couple of minutes. We'll put my booster on charge. And then, now this is a test to see if this will brick the car. I shouldn't do it, but if I press off and this turns off, that's really bad. That's good. Didn't turn off. That's good. So you have to probably like press and hold for it to turn off. And I like that. If you press that off button, then you might turn it off. And I think that's unnecessary at this point. But at least your remote control isn't going to do it. Let me turn the engine off, and then we can see how we disconnect. So I think if you were to switch the engine off and press this button now like that, well, yeah, that turned off with one press. So that's it. But that means now the central locking isn't going to work. So we press this key now. We've got nothing, okay? So if I press this key now, turn it on, then the central locking will work. Good stuff. So I don't need to do the battery drain test because I know that it's completely disconnecting the battery. So I lock the van. I think the driver's door is open. So it's locked, okay? And then unlock. Let's see the lights there. Unlock, lock, okay? This door looks like it's open, but it's probably just... Yeah, just doing a little test.
Oh God, we've got those closures here and all. Jesus.
We turn it
Coming to a standstill.
off. I heard a beep. And I press the key. The key's no longer working. This is brilliant.
Okay.
And I press the on button.
Yeah.
Hear the beep. And now we can lock it. So that's brilliant.
Cool.
It's working, so the
So I can
battery's not
get in
going to
here
drain.
now then. I can get in there. She
There you
wanted me
go.
to put something in there.
Yeah, go for it. It should be unlocked.
So, oh, right. So, do I have to use that key?
Yeah, you need to put it on
so
the
I'll
bunch
put that
as well.
on it as well.
So this is the key.
For your battery.
Yeah, to disconnect the battery.
So I can unlock it now.
Yeah.
Okay. She wants me to do. I've got to measure something for her.
Yeah. You're well invested, isn't it?
Well used. Yeah.
Alright. But I need to put this cover back. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Want that? Do you need that?
Yeah, I know.
And that, yeah.
And we finish off and then we'll be out of here. But that's the device
So
here.
can you do that to ours? Because we've got like, well, our battery's not there though. I don't think ours is in the actual engine. I think, but I had someone round to find a leak, and like yourself, he couldn't find it because it was so minor. What's that?
I don't know.
Is it because the battery's on?
I don't know. I'll have to listen. I don't know what it beeped for, to be honest with you. I was saying that it was a beep to say the battery voltage is low.
Oh, so it needs running.
Yeah, let's see.
It's a brand new battery.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Why is this battery behaving like this?
Well, this is the whole problem. It keeps draining.
You saw this is a brand new battery?
Yep, they got it from Halfords.
Yeah, I'll probably change this battery in the
Is
warranty.
it on properly?
Yep. Yeah. And it's charging.
See, we run ours. Well, we'll start getting in hers and running it. I want you to take it back. Then she'll just take it out and give it another. We charged it up last week. We charged it up, and obviously whatever's draining it drained it down within a couple of days.
Well, at the moment, from what I remember, I think I had it running. Yeah. When I was last here.
Yeah.
And then we left the battery disconnected.
Yeah.
And when I came back, it was still disconnected, but the battery was flat. So it means nothing's drained the battery just lost voltage by itself.
Why would it do that?
It's probably a faulty battery, not holding a charge.
Oh, okay. I'll tell her to take it back. It's only bought it in November.
Yeah, because I remember disconnecting. I don't know if you guys came and played with it.
No, not at all. The only thing I did was open that door.
But the battery was disconnected, so it shouldn't have
that's
nothing
what I'm
to drain it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got to run it up now. At least I know I can completely disconnect the battery.
Yeah.
And it is disconnected because you can see the keys aren't working.
Yeah.
But maybe it's bad battery. It's a big gap in it. Yeah. I'm going to wrap up this video now. I think that if the customer still experiences low battery voltage after this device is installed, we're going to change the battery one more time, because like we just discussed, when I was last here I left the battery disconnected and I believe that we had it running for quite some time, so for it to come back and still be low suggests that it's probably not holding its charge. But anyway, we've got this. When I done the battery test on it before, it had a battery drain of 0.06 going up to 0.13 or something like that, but when it goes up to 0.13 it drops back down to 0.06 nearly immediately. Stays like that for about 10 seconds, and it'll go back up, blink up to like 1 point and then go back down. So it wasn't staying steady enough for me to track the fault, so that's the reason really that it isn't being fixed properly. I've had to like reposition it a bit to get it in because this was hitting on there, so luckily I was able to just turn it enough so that it's going to clear now and go, and this can go back. And here's the screws. Alright, so it's properly bolted back now, and I'll just show you guys the jump start post if you ever needed it. So to open the bonnet on this vehicle here, there's a lever just here. Pull it there, and you push, so you just got to pull it like this. And you've got your bonnets down here. And if you needed to jump start the car or the van, come to this point here. Open it up like that. So that's your positive, and then your earth can be this point here.
Yeah.
So this and that, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, we found that out.